Before giants fell, before kings rose, there was a shepherd boy, alone beneath the endless sky. No sword, no armor, no army behind him. Only faith burning brighter than fear. They said he was small, but heaven saw a warrior. This is not just a story of victory. It's a story of belief, the kind that makes mountains tremble and giants fall. You may have heard of David and Goliath, but tonight, we'll uncover what truly happened that day and why it changed everything. It began in the land of Israel, where two armies faced each other across a deep valley. The Philistines, fierce and proud, stood on one side. The Israelites, on the other hand, were trembling with fear. And from the Philistine camp came a man not like any other, towering, armored in bronze, his voice echoing like thunder. His name was Goliath, a warrior so terrifying that not a single man in Israel dared to face him. Every morning he shouted his challenge, "Choose a man to fight me. If he kills me, we will be your servants. But if I kill him, you will serve us." For 40 days, his roar filled the valley. For 40 days, Israel's courage vanished into silence. Far away, in the quiet hills of Bethlehem, a shepherd boy named David tended his flock. He was young, but his heart was fierce. While others saw sheep, David saw purpose. He sang to God under the stars and trusted him with every breath. When a lion attacked his flock, David struck it down. When a bear came, he chased it away. So when his father sent him to deliver food to his brothers at the battlefield, David had no idea that destiny was already waiting. He arrived to find fear gripping the Israelite camp. Warriors whispered about Goliath, none brave enough to step forward. David's eyes narrowed. "Who is this man who dares to defy the army of the living God?" he asked. They laughed. "You're just a boy." But David's voice did not shake. "The Lord who saved me from the lion and the bear will save me from this Philistine." When King Saul heard of David's courage, he sent for him. The king looked at the boy and sighed. "You cannot fight him. You're too young." But David's faith was not built on size. "I come not with a sword," he said, "but in the name of the Lord Almighty." Saul, with a heavy heart, gave him his armor, but it was too heavy. David laid it down. He picked up his staff, chose 5 smooth stones from a stream, and placed them in his sling. When David stepped onto the battlefield, the world seemed to hold its breath. Goliath laughed. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" David looked up at the giant and spoke words that would echo for centuries. "You come to me with a sword and a spear, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of hosts." Then silence. A single stone flew through the air. It struck the giant between the eyes. Goliath fell face down into the dust. The ground trembled. The Philistines froze. And in that moment, the boy who believed became a symbol of divine strength. Israel's army roared with victory. The people saw that true power doesn't come from the size of your weapon, but from the strength of your faith. Years later, that same boy would become King David, a man after God's own heart. But on that day, beneath the valley's sun, David didn't just defeat a giant. He defeated fear itself. So remember this, every giant in your life is smaller than your faith when your heart belongs to God. You might not see the end of your battle yet, but the stone is already in your sling. This is not just a story from the Bible. It's a reminder that faith still moves mountains, and courage still conquers fear. And just like David, your victory may already be written. You have to step into the field. You've just watched another story brought to life by Chronicles Echo, where timeless faith meets cinematic storytelling. Here, every story whispers ancient truths in a modern voice, inspiring hearts, reviving hope, and echoing the power of belief. If this story touched your heart, Subscribe to Chronicles Echo and join our growing family of dreamers, believers, and truth seekers. Because every echo begins with a single voice, and yours could be the next.